Films are not just a compilation of videos, they are a mode to express, to feel, and to prove that art will remain eternal. Greetings, everyone. My name is Akshay Shah, and I welcome you all to the closing ceremony of Footprint Film Festival 2022. We have received films from various places. These places range from Sundarbans, Bangladesh, etc. And the range is mesmerizing as well. We have films talking about environmental issues, racism, and various other important topics. Starting off, we have Aranya Bhattacharya reciting the Sitar for us.
Namaste everyone. I am Aranya Bhattacharya of 7th Standard. Today I will perform raag on the Sitar. It will have an alap, a gat, some thodas along with a jhala. I am the pupil of Guruji Pandit Partha Bose. I hope you will like my performance.
Thank you, Aranya, for that wonderful performance. Up next, we have Bhumika doing a vocal presentation for us.
Hello, I am Bhumika Mazumdar. I am 16 years old. I have been learning Hindustani classical music for the past 10 years. Today I will be presenting a chota khayal on raag bahar. बन बन बेलरी फूलिया मरैया बन बन बेलरी फूलिया मरैया फूली जुए फूली चंपा बेला गुलाब फूली फूली जूहे फूली चंपा बेला गुलाब फूल नबल हरित बसन धार नबल हरित बसन धार आई बाराबा बना बना बेलरी फूलियम रे बन बन बेलरी फूली बन बन बेलरिया फूली बन बन बेलरिया फूली अमरैया बन बन बेलरिया फूली फूली अमरैया बना 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 बेलरी फूलिया मरैया फूलिया मरैया फूली अमरैया बना बना बेलरी फूलिया मरैया बना 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 बेलरी फूलिया मरैया बना 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 भवर करत कुंज गान भवर करत भवर करत भवर करत कुंज गान कुंज गान कुंज गान भवर करत कुंज गान आ रसिकन मनारत मान कूक कूक कोयलिया मोरे जियारा बना बना बेलरी फूलिया मरैया बना बना आ 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 बना बना बेलरी फूलिया रैया भवर करत भवर करत भवर करत कुंज गान रसिकन मनारत मान कूक कूक कोयलिया मोरे जियरवा बन बना समा बाबा गमनि गनि बाबा गनि बाबा गगमरे सा निधनि सनि धनि सनि धनि सम बन बन बेलरी फूलिया मरैया बाबा बाबा गमरे सनि सा बाबा बाबा नि धनि बाबा बाबा नि धनि सम बन बन बेलरी फूलिया मरैया निनि बाबा नि धनि बाबा धनि धनि नि सा धनि सनि नि सा बन बन बेलरी फूलिया मरैया गगा मरे सा नि धनि सनि धनि सनि धनि सा बना 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 बेलरी फूली मरैया.
Thank you, Bhumika. That was truly mesmerizing. Now, we move on and introduce to you our jury members who have been watching over 80 films trying to do justice to the same. Our jury members this year are Mallika Sinha, Sidharth Saxena, Nilanjan, and Farhanoor Turjo. Here they are with their special mentions.
Thank you, Footprint Film Festival. You have created a beautiful platform to showcase young minds, young filmmakers. Really, congratulations on that, and I hope this fantastic work continues. I have come out of watching a whole bunch of spectacular films made by young people. The themes that they are engaging with are complex, no easy answers there, but the way they've handled it with such sensitivity and elegance, it's really mind-blowing. Nothing short of that. So I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of this festival and the privilege of watching young filmmakers engage with these exciting themes. I'm so grateful that you are our next generation. I just want to mention some films that jump up in this moment for me, although every film in its own right was beautiful and spoke from the heart, really something that each of the participants believe in, and they're bringing that to their art, and that's really fantastic to see. Some of these films that I would like to mention at this point are Falafel, Escape, Atmospheric Pressure, Shoot a Shot, Ache. There are so many, but these sort of come to my mind at the moment, and thank you so much.
Dear participants, fellow jury members, organizers and interns, and dear founders of Footprints Film Festival. I hope all of you had a good time, and I definitely did. In the last weeks, we watched films and produced and directed by young filmmakers who showcased over 70 films at this unique film festival. Footprint showcased films and filmmakers with different backgrounds, interests and visions. But all of them share one thing: they are young and they all want to tell a good story. All of you shared with us stories about school in space, about climate change. Some shared their personal story of their mother's daily life, about their sisters, about your friends. all wonderful stories. Some of your stories remain with me. The Aina, One Boat, One Hope, Teen Kunya were all not just wonderful stories, but also wonderfully crafted films. I enjoyed watching all the films that were selected, but here are the 5 films that I thought stood out in my list. One Boat, One Hope. Mohammad Niaz. This film gives me hope, just like his film. It's a wonderful film, and I had to see it multiple times. I think it's a great job, great story, great message, and a wonderful, simple animation. It was simplicity of Mohammad Niaz that appealed to me, and I think it will appeal to the audience. I really look forward to your next film. Moving on, the other film that caught my attention is Aina. The struggle is real for thousands of people, and the film's topic is a very important one. Both Akshay and Madhukshi has told us this wonderful and sensitive story in such a simple way. The simplicity of their camera work, their words and the music come together beautifully and are signs that they have a very good grasp over their medium. Another film which caught my attention was Teen Konya. I think it's an amazing job, Raisa. Your animation film was wonderful, very refreshing to look at. When all around people are using digital images, your drawings really stood out. Please keep drawing and making more films. Life or Number. Kudos to your team and you, Ruponti. It's a wonderfully done film. The message is an important one, and the poet's words are depicted wonderfully by you in the film. The poem integrates so well with the film, and I think it's a wonderful job overall. Winged Wonders, another nice film which I saw. Great job, team Leelavati Poddar, High School. Very informative, very interesting film on the butterflies. We can see that the teachers, students have joined hands to produce this film, and the outcome speaks of this effort. Kudos to the team. The other film which I thought was very interesting was Sapnon Ki Udaan, a very nicely produced documentary on film art. The story is interesting, and as an audience I'm keen to listen to the story and how film art started and what it does. A Day in the Life of a Mother, another wonderful film, a wonderful idea, Anvi, telling the story of your mother. It brings out a personal yet universal connect with your audience. I liked your camera work. The Roots in Me by Shaivi. This film is on our family home. This is a wonderful personal story. Shaivi films the ancestral home in a true documentary format, uses herself as a narrator, a protagonist, and tells the viewers the story of her roots. A wonderful film. Kudos to you, Shaivi. These were not just 5 but 8 filmmakers that according to me stood out. One important thing I thought I should mention was giving proper credit. It is extremely important in the film. Many of you have not done that to your film. This is important not just from the legal and the copyright point of view, but also one should remember that there are others spending their time and energy and creativity to produce the music, the GIFs, the graphics. We end up using as an add-on to our films. Giving proper credit to the camera person, be it your mother, be it your father, with your friend, your audio technicians. The editor is also an extremely important thing. Filmmaking is a team effort. I realize the generation isn't scared of new technology. They see changes almost every day, and they are adapting accordingly to the young and fresh story ideas. In this cacophony of what is pushed across as content, we really hope that you folks would bring to us stories. As a documentary, as a feature film, or even just an Instagram reel. Yes, I said it, it's an Instagram reel. We all tell stories, and all of us like to hear a good story. But I'm sure that this was just a beginning. After this film festival ends, I do hope most of you would continue and you do encourage others to tell a story. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Vidisha and Priyanjana, all my fellow jury members, and of course, people who are behind, our interns, our organizers. I thank all of you. Thank you very much.
It was an interesting experience watching all the student films to decide which ones will be screened this year. And I really liked the ones which had a fun element to it, like Do Not Enter and Butter Chicken. So good job on those films, Kabir and Saisha. I really enjoyed watching the films. Humor is something that works really well in cinema, and I feel people don't use it enough. So keep on exploring that. Then there were some films which were giving a very important message. There was a 2D animation by Mohammad Niaz, One Boat, One Hope. And the beauty of the film lies in its simplicity and the strong message that it delivers. And another film I really liked is Strings by Aswat. And you could connect me to the protagonist so well that when in the third act he has a change of heart, I could feel something inside myself. So that's a big thing to be able to achieve for a student filmmaker. So that's a great thing. And as someone who started making films at an early age, I feel it is great to start young. And when you're young, you look at the world from a different perspective. And you guys are doing great. So keep at it.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Farhanoor and Turjo, and I'm from Bangladesh. I'm an independent filmmaker, and I was a jury member in this year's Footprint Film Festival. And I am honored and amazed to see the number of films that were selected in this festival, and it was very tough for me to select a few. But among them, a few films have caught my eye, and they were splendid. As a young filmmaker, I have a few notes for the young filmmakers. Making films should not be constrained by anything. As an independent filmmaker, you should have the rights and the guts to make films on whichever topic you think you should make. And I think filmmaking should be an independent thing. You should not be dependent or be afraid of anything. And whatever resources you have, it's always good enough to make a good film. Because I have said it last year and I'm gonna say this now. To make a good film, you just need a good story, a good storyline, a good timeline, a good cinematography, and just these things only. You don't need a good camera, a good team, or anything else. Just make a film. Everybody should make at least one film in their life. That's what I believe, and you guys should believe the same. So here are my favorite films. There were two films that caught my eyes. And those two films are Act by Harsh Agarwal. This film has a very good cinematography, a very good story, and this film has made me think about a lot of things that I've never thought before. I think you all should watch this film. And number two is Sundarbanam Mayar Jibon Kotha. This film has made me realize that some people are working so hard every day that we should appreciate. And this film has made me realize that my life is very easy and some people's life are not. So you guys should definitely see this film also. In this year's Footprint Film Festival, we received a lot of good films, and among those, choosing my top 5 was very tough for me, but I have to do my job, so I have selected 5 films that I love the most. And the films are Ek by Harsh Agarwal, 2. Sundarbanam Mayar Jibon Kotha by Samiran and team, 3. Jolochor by Sandeep and team, and 4th, What Patriotism Means to Me by Labh Bhotra, and 5 is Kash by Ansh Pajoria and Viraj Singh. These 5 films are my top 5, and these films are very good and very splendid. Some of them have very good cinematography, some of them have very good pacing and very good direction. I'm looking forward to see more from you guys, and I'll see you guys next year. Stay with Footprint Film Festival, make films and enjoy.
Thank you, jurors, for your insight and heartfelt messages. Up next, I would like to call upon my mentors, Rituparna ma'am and Shampadi ma'am, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Hello and a very good evening everyone. As our third Footprint Film Festival crawls towards its end, I would love to take this opportunity to thank all of our team members who have made this festival a huge success. I would start with our co-founders Priyanjana Datta and Vidisha Roydas, and also thank them for coming up with such an innovative idea and take the initiative to start up an event which is the only children's film festival online in India. They are wonderful creators and great mentors, working with whom is thrilling. Now I would like to thank Sarbari Das, whom we lovingly call Shompati. She has always been there whenever we have needed her, and she has never stepped back whatsoever. She is a great coordinator and a mentor for the interns too. Last but not the least, I would love to thank all our young members who have worked tirelessly and efficiently to fulfill the goals set up for them. Thank you Pragya, Isha, Bhavya, Akshay and Annika. I would also love to thank Vipasha, who is a journalist herself and has successfully anchored a number of monthly events as well as Adda sessions during the festival. I would also love to thank all the performers of Kahani Ka Pitara who have without any hesitation shared their tremendous talent and helped us make this event all the more entertaining. Footprint Film Festival would never have been possible without all of your support. Please be there always and help us to grow through the years ahead. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. Having fun? Watching near about 80 films in the past 2 days and ending the festival successfully. It's time for us to thank all those without whom this festival would not have been possible. First and foremost, we would like to thank our expert, very energetic and extremely hardworking panel of jury members, without whom this kind of a festival would not have been possible. They, despite of their busy schedule, took out time to not only watch the films passionately, critically, but also to put down their comments, valuable comments, to encourage the young filmmakers to make their craft even better tomorrow. The jury members not only watched the films, they also conducted beautiful educational workshops for the filmmakers. Thank you Hema, thank you Nilanjan, thank you Mallika, thank you Sidharth, and thank you Farhanoor. Thank you from Team Footprint Film Festival. Footprint Film Festival is a young endeavor for just 3 years. We always need support from families, friends and acquaintances. This year also, all of you have come forward and contributed. So many of you have come forward and contributed generously towards this festival. I would like to thank Niladri, Pooja, Sudeshna, Nirvan, Tohidur, Sanjay, Anindita, Dipendu, KB Geeta, Mrs. Runa, Somdatta, Roshni, Shweta, Ishani, Lakshmi, Sanskriti, Jagannath, Shaumitro, Shondipan, Bhashwati, George and Anuradha. And there are a few more who have also contributed generously but like to remain anonymous. Thank you all for your support. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
As we come to the end of the festival this year, I would like to call upon Ms. Hema Ramanathan, the chair of the jury committee, to give her closing remarks for the same.
Hi, it's been a really busy 2 days, hasn't it? And I hope all of you have enjoyed all the movies you've seen, all the films that have been made by your peers, and hope all of you have learned from all the addas and the workshops you've attended. I'm Hema Ramanathan and I'm the chair of the jury of the Footprint Film Festival 2022. It's been a wonderful 2 days. guys. It really has. And it's been wonderful watching all the 76 films that have been part of this. Congratulations to everybody who's got certificates. Congratulations to everybody who's got special mentions. We were blown away by some of the films. And if you've attended the Addas, you've seen how much we appreciated what you've done. We've also used some of the films in some of our workshops. So we hope that you've learned from each other, not just from us. So congratulations for participation. I would like to recognize the jury members who spent a lot of time watching your films, appreciating them, writing comments on them. First of all was Farhanoor Turjo, and he's from Bangladesh. We have Nilanjan, and then we have Mallika Sinha from Bangalore. We've got Sidharth Saxena, and then there was me. But all of them, the four of them, have brought immense professional expertise to watch the film, to offer workshops, to help make your films even better in the future. I would like to say that this has been one of the most important things that has happened because of the way this has been conducted, so that it's not just been us watching films, but it's been us watching films and sharing everything with you. I would like to thank also the volunteers who've given of their time, given of their energy, and given of their time and energy for no monetary benefit, mind you. Just because they love films, they like the films you make, and they'd like to see you as a filmmakers. First of all, Vidisha Roy Das and Priyanjana Datta, who are the moving spirit behind Footprint Film Festival. This year, we've also had Rituparna, who's come back to us, who's done a lot of work in the background. She's been with the Footprint Film Festival since its inception, and she's one of the stalwarts behind the scenes on this. This year, we've had interns and volunteers Akshay, Anika Chakraborty, Bhavya Ahuja, Isha Joshi, Aranya Bhattacharya, and Vipasha Sharma. You've all been very organized, very savvy, getting back to us for any questions that you may have. You've done immense work to provide space and a forum for creative minds to show themselves. Without you, there could be no film festival, much as we'd like to be there. So thank you very much, volunteers, and we hope to see you again. Even more, we hope to see you make films. So thank you very much for participating in this Footprint Film Festival 2022. Keep making films and make us watch them. Thank you.